Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to The Evil Within. So it turns out there is a chapter 14. So we're not on the final chapter. I don't know if that really changes anything as we're sneaking around. I assume trying to avoid the safe guy who's going to, I imagine, murder me pretty quickly. Unless this is just a case of like really like maybe this is a flashback experience where the idea is to go back and see all the hits. Seems like I could hide in here. Do I need to hide in here? Apparently somewhat I do. Not only did that not succeed, I'm getting shot. Oh, this is not working well. And why not just reset at this point? Well, there's no triggering that from a distance. And see, I assume that's just a clone of Ruvik and not a new version of him or him alone. I'm a lot more afraid of Ruvik than I am the safe guy. Sadly, though, this could just take forever. Like, he's here. There's a zombie. He's just kind of stumbling around. And I don't think there's any other zombies. And let's not waste our time. Let's just see if we can stab this guy stealthily. That didn't work too well. And this is taking forever to clear. Got really lucky there. Fortunately, it seems like bullets don't hurt me. And it seems like this whole section... that's no good. Seems like they're really trying to go with some stealth mechanics and ability to escape some actual rain in this game, which I think that's new. Let's go ahead and disable that. Like, am I supposed to jump down there? Now, Joseph is around here somewhere, so... I'm not supposed to jump down here, but eventually I will get down to this point. Either that or I missed things already. I'm playing stealth like... I just don't like this. Like, I just don't like the idea, and it doesn't implement well. It's not smooth. And we'll keep an eye out for more traps. Apparently you can't burn this body because it's stuck. Now there is this, which will probably knock it down lower. And yeah, I don't like the idea of having to spend 3 bullets to kill all of these guys because they have masks over their face. And the masks over their faces are making it impossible to shoot them in the head. Even with this game having another chapter over what I thought it did, that doesn't fix it. It doesn't make it a better game. It's still just... There's too much that's gone on. It's too random. It's super inconsistent. And as I think about Resident Evil 4 and how slow you might have played in the first playthrough, you most definitely by the second and third playthrough ran through it. If it's a similar situation to this, I don't have any motivation to even run through this chapter a second time. Like, there's nothing interesting that I've seen enough to justify it. Even if they gave me a map, even if I was given everything I possibly could want, unlimited ammo, inability to die, maybe some help with some of the boss fights, like, none of that's gonna add up enough. See, I can climb down there, and anytime we see a zombie with his foot stuck in one of these barbed wire traps, we know we're fine. Of course, the guy with the axes right on the other side of that door, it seems. And see, this might just be another one of these scenarios where he can respawn himself, like from each one of these helmets. And I never was given anything other than just the general idea that crushing him sort of defeated him. Did he not see me? Like, what's gonna save me here? Like, just forget it. Come over here. And see, that just resummons him somewhere else. So, like, I trip her through some kind of trap wire there. Alright. And he keeps placing things. So, like, none of this is gonna work. Unless this is cumulative, and this should have fixed it by now. Like, now the game is all glitching. Like, totally glitched there. Now, to be fair, this game has lasted a lot longer than most games, being left paused and coming back to it. So I kind of have to applaud it for its ability there. But like, I don't know how you do this without him seeing. Let's see. I don't know if I'm supposed to sneak and go in circles, or if I was just supposed to wait. Seems like I was supposed to just wait. Before I do anything else, I want to disable this section, because there's no getting through that. Let's see. And we'll get this goo. I thought there was a key. There was a key, but it refilled. Interesting. I don't believe there's anything else to do here. So let's just move forward. There's like a whole rat section that I will gladly take the rat section over any other section. No, I'm not really enjoying fighting this guy a second time, since the first fight wasn't very memorable. Like, and so there might have been something.
Kidman, are you in there?
Like, there might have been something on the other side too, like a map fragment or any other kind of element like that. And this way says exit. Am I totally leaving Joseph behind? I suppose I could try to use the magnum gun. Yeah, I guess that is true. Let's bring out the magnum. Load it up. One-shotting this guy might buy me some time, but it might not. Like, there's definitely opportunity for failure. And this is not a safe spot.
Haven't you figured it out yet? He loves tormenting others. Has to let them know he has the upper hand. Lays out the bait, gets his victim all worked up. His unholy traps. When it was happening to me, I could see what was going on. I could see it, but I couldn't turn back. I had to know. I had to know the truth, and he knew it.
Detective Castellanos.
Lady, level with me. Am I going crazy?
If one wishes to survive, one would do well to consider who they trust.
And so somebody else was talking to me again. And there seems to still not be anything here. There's no newspaper. The walls are getting more and more destroyed. Missing Crimson City Police Detective Joseph O'Day disappeared while returning home. Several eyewitnesses claimed to see him searching Crimson City for someone. I'm not 100% sure I agree with them, the creators of this game, subverting the expectations of the player. At a certain point, I feel like I kind of just check out because the game is going to do whatever the game wants to do, regardless of whether it follows previously established rules or not, particularly coming to the safe room. If it was truly to be a safe room, it should always be safe, and it isn't. So that was a 10,000 gel. Excuse me. I guess I'll switch back to a regular gun. Of course, that might be the whole point. You come to a save room, change your mind. So far, first key, you should get that. Double the amount of gel you can use. Honestly, I'm not sure it really does too much for you. And I don't feel like the Magnum is going to be used enough to justify upgrading its abilities. Life gauge can't be at maximum. Sprint could be higher. Melee could be higher. Can't upgrade that. I could increase my fire rate and my reload time, my accuracy, and my critical. But I'm not sure the critical is a guaranteed damage. I could increase the number of magnum bullets, but I don't think I need to do that. Or we could increase the number of harpoon explosive bolts. Which, that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Like, get the damage up as high as possible on explosive bolts. That way, if I run out of bullets again, we know exactly what to fix and turn to. Accuracy, maybe higher on the Magnum. Wouldn't be a terrible idea. Although I would argue maybe the accuracy doesn't really get upgraded at all when you're using the targeting reticle. Because there clearly is some kind of system built in here where the game auto aims At least on easy. So that was just kind of a mild spattering of upgrades. And in a real way, you barely have 15 save files for 14 levels. That seems strange. Particularly for a game that's intentionally asking you to save it at each chapter. Would have been nice to be able to purchase some syringes in the save room. So is that where we're going? I guess it is, since there's nothing here. Man, do I hate breaking boxes and not finding anything in them. So you had to go into the save room. You probably didn't have to save if you simply wish to refuse. I don't believe there's an achievement for not saving. But there is certainly an achievement for not upgrading. I'm not sure. I suppose at the end of the day it doesn't matter if I have my revolver equipped by default or the Magnum. It's probably just stick it with the revolver, and then as I run into somebody that I think I have to fight and can't sneak around, I'll switch to a Magnum if that becomes the case. Like, what in the world is this? Seems like a guy with something on his back. Some kind of suicide bomber. Alright, he's adapting some suicide bombing techniques. Interesting. A little too late in the game to introduce new enemies. A map fragment. It's probably best to stay out of the halls if I can avoid it. Yeah, you're still very much in this weird situation where I just don't want to experience the rest of this game. Like, if this was RE4, I'd be trying to see every single square inch, find every single collectible. But here it's just like, let's just get it over with. Doesn't appeal enough to me. Feels like I've snuck my way into a back path. Interesting. You can't sneak up on those. Alright, good to know. Is there something over here I'm supposed to see? Not really. And you can just turn on the lantern with the left stick. Turn it on, turn it off. Yeah, and unless there's some kind of noise creating like trick in this. Seems like you're fine where you are, making as much noise as you want. You don't open under this cabinet, but it seems almost certainly that that was going to be something you could have done later if they had programmed it in. You kind of feel a lot of that. There's potential that was not finished in the development of this game, but it was over-ambitious potential.
Joseph?
Just kicking cans. Like, it feels definitely like a focusing on doing some secondary item actions when the game should have been more focused on just getting the main parts of the game to work and play well and just be some kind of coherent thought. Like, they can sell this game as if it's supposed to be the mad ramblings of a madman all they want, but the truth is nobody funds a game like that. That is marketing spin. At one point there was a coherent story, plot point to plot point. Everything made sense. In the early in the writing, and that somehow got changed. So Joseph's being chased by him, and there's Ruvik.
Oh God, now what?
Let's work our way around these traps. I can't jump over. That's pretty ridiculous. I'm having a hard time seeing what's going on here. Am I triggering traps, or are they just happening? These things are just bouncing everywhere. They don't seem like they're really hurting me though. They bumped me up into the spikes. Well, this sucks. Chapter 13, casualties. It is giving me a, like, taser ability. So maybe I'm supposed to shoot them with my taser ability. Where are we on documents? Still need 3 there. Still need 1 there. We found this most recent fragment, so If we found the last 3 fragments, at the very least, we would know what chapters not to go back to and look for him. Of course, if I was going to try and get all of those, I'd almost certainly use a walkthrough. 2 more archive things. Joseph is missing. There's 4 more people missing. Still 3 recordings. Have we found anything since the hemostat? No, we haven't. Well, that's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.